Okay, hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today, as the topic appear on the thumbs mail, I saw this on Linda Ikeji, so I thought I should bring it on and discuss this as the topic of discussion for today. Like, why are people like this? I'm gonna go on to this man. There's this man that said that they said that he I don't know why I can't put picture up here. He actually sold his son, his children. So this is the topic we're starting with today. Please, if you just joined the please make yourself visible for me. Don't run away, don't run away. I don't bite. Please make yourself visible, drop a comment, and let me see. Oh, it's extreme family. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good morning. I know I had to reschedule the timing as well. So usually it's only me that will be talking to myself here. People don't really know this channel. So and I'm just trying to keep it to people that will be genuinely coming to do. So yeah, welcome to the channel. How are the children doing? I hope they're already on holiday. My son here is not on holiday yet. They will close by 21st. But his sisters are already on holiday. Uni children, they go on holiday like a month before the normal people. I said the normal the primary school children or secondary school children. So thank you for joining me. So I brought this topic up because I just want to touch on it, and I will read some people's comments as well. I got it on Linda Nkeji's page, and the man sells his three children for 1.5 million in River State. River. Number one, I want to start by it's not the location that matters to me. It can happen in Lagos, it can happen in Abeokuta, it can happen in anywhere. We're talking about Nigeria right now. It is the mentality of or the thought that you need to give up these children. Do you know what those people you want to your I don't want to use the word sell because I don't even know if YouTube are gonna but yeah, sell is still sell. I don't do you know what those people are going to use those children for? They don't have to use the children for ritual, but they will maltreat the children. That the children will be placing curse on the day they were born or the children that gave birth to them. I mean, the parent that gave birth to them. They used to say, only give birth to number of children you can cater for. So some will say 3 children is not too much. The man he doesn't have money. Maybe he doesn't have money to look after these children. Where is his wife? Some women or ladies, they also do what men does. They will give birth to their child and just walk away. They can't be bothered. Why now? My concern is what those children will be going through if they are not being used, because everyone will say, oh, they're going to be used, those children are being used for ritual. What if they're not even being used for ritual? They will be using these children as if they are maids. It's not as if they are made. They will use them like a slave. Even what they cannot send themselves, they will send these children at night, late night. They will use these children as if those children were adults. We don't know how old those children are. Maybe they are still babies. What was the thought? And the person that bought these children, what is the thought in the person's head that you need to think of how to sell your own children, even if it's someone else's children, even if it's your auntie's children that passed on years ago and you've been the one looking after them? Why would you sell? What is the thought? And I'm wondering, Did that person just come up to you and say, "Oh, I see you're struggling with these children. Can you give them to me? Let me pay you some money." And you paid 1.5 million. I know some people are disputing that, oh, how come it's only one? So you sell one child for 500,000 naira. Even if you sell each child for 5 million, it's still not, no. This is very, it's touchy to me. Why would you sell your children? Why? You don't know what those children is going to become in future. And if you now finally start monitoring where those children are, let's assume this person decide to be monitoring whoever they sell these children to, maybe someone they know. And these children make it in life. You will now want to go and tell them that, oh, I'm your parent. I don't have money to look after you. That's why I gave you up. I know someone joined a few minutes ago and the person has disappeared. Please, if you join the program, please make yourself visible. I appreciate you. Thank you, Estelle family. Let me just kind of highlight what you've said. Yeah, it's a great set. I think that's the pink hand waving. Good morning. Always good morning to you. And Thomason, thank you for that. Greeting to your family. I will thank you and to yourself as well. How can man sell his children? It baffles me. Excuse me, the thought alone, it baffles me. Can he sleep at night? And the person that decide, no, even the buyer, are they okay at all? Because there's nothing they don't want to even practice in this. There's nothing that passes Nigeria. I will talk more of Nigeria most times because I'm a Nigerian. Because I don't reside in Nigeria doesn't mean that I will throw away this thing. My accent is Nigerian. So there's little that I can do about other places, but this my Nigerian. There is nothing Nigerian. They will say, "Why not they carry last?" Nigeria doesn't carry. They don't carry last. In stupidity, in brilliancy, we're very brilliant. We're very talented. We're very hardworking. This we are a full package. Nigerians are very hardworking. Sometimes I watch some people that they'll be saying, "Oh, the Nigerians are no Nigerians are not lazy." There is no country that you will not find a lazy person, but hardworking people are also in Nigeria. People that have this IQ, and you know what? When you hear some people speak, you will be surprised. And some did not go to school, but if you see what is coming out, what they can do, you yourself that you went to school to take certificates, you will like, this person knows what they are doing. Check those mechanic up. They didn't go to school. Some of them, because their parents can't even afford to send them to ordinary the elementary school. Maybe from age 6, 7, they started going to workshop with maybe their daddy's friends and all that. So they will start learning. They start learning almost every part of the car. They know their work very well. The mechanics. Meanwhile, they didn't even finish primary school. Their IQ. It's not everyone that you see with certificate. They went to uni. They went to this one. They have a PhD. They did master. Those people that did not have opportunity to go to school, if you know what they know, they might not be able to put it in paper, but tell them some so things happening to your car or wherever. They know where to go to, they know how to improvise things. So as I was saying, Nigeria is an embezzlement of a lot of talents. The lazy ones are there. If it's to cheat, we don't carry last. If to say, oh, we are brilliant, we're there. Everything is included in Nigeria. That's why that even the book, Guinness Book of Record, that book, very soon they will get angry and just throw us one book to be writing whatever we want to write and just keep it to ourselves there in Nigeria. So with this man, what is the thought alone? Even the man that bought those children, what is the thought? Did he even tell them? Does this man, this man, which I want to assume is the father, did he ask the person he wants to sell those children to, what do you want to use them for? But of course, do we expect the buyer to say, "I want to use them for ritual, I want to use them for," he will say, "Oh, it's because you can't look after them." Or I don't even know the thought for you to have said you want to sell your children. 3 children, not one, not two, not three. And I am not saying one should even be sold. Even if he has three and he say he wants to sell one to look after others, do you think that one that they're selling will be happy? What if that one that he wants to sell is the one that is going to really blow them up in the family? There is no, good things doesn't come easily. Oh, and good things does not come easily. Why would you sell children? Do you know what they're going to become in future? Even the people you sold them to, they could disturb their progress in life because they won't let them go to school. They could turn those children to helping them to sell illegal things. It's really very annoying. I saw it this morning, and I'm like, "Are you for real? Why is he showing his back?" Because to me, I'm wondering, is what he committed wasn't something that they should hide. They should show his face. Is it that he's telling them, "Please don't show my face," and they decide to grant it? It's not as if where now that it's been caught, it's not as if they're going to release him to start working freely. Even his face is not my issue. But what made you to do that? And the buyer, they need to trace the buyer because that person is also heartless. Would the person will be given, it might even give excuse that, oh, he knows him, he feels that he's not able to look after those children, so he wants to help him to look after these children, so he paid him. I don't even know the excuse they want to give, but it's really annoying. It's annoying to have heard that somebody thought of selling their children. There was a time we were hearing that some people are selling their kidney. That some people are selling their kidney. I know the country is very hard. It's very hard. But this is not it. This is disgraceful. This is heartless. This means that you don't have human feeling. Do you even love those children at all? People will ask, where are the mother of those children? We don't know. Maybe it was three women that gave birth to those children. We don't know. Maybe it was two women, or if it's just one woman, or the woman is not even nowhere to be found. Is she to also give birth, just born the children and walk away and go and meet another man to be choking her? We don't know. There are some useless women as well. I'm sorry to use that word. There are some that it's not every woman that give birth that are meant to become mother. That's why that when it's Mother's Day or Father's Day, it's okay for me to say to those to mothers and those who are playing the role of a mother, because it's not everyone that give birth that deserve that. They only give birth to those children biologically. There is no relationship. They don't do anything for those children. They don't even have a life history of those children when they were between 0 to 5. They don't know how the children look like, what they did, what they like or what they don't like. They don't know the children's pains. They believe they will learn in that way. Yeah, and that's what some of them does, and it's really very bad. It's very bad and very annoying. And they're just always bringing us something, and people will start saying, "Oh, it's because of the government." Can we stop blaming government all the time? Government have their faults. Government have maybe 70, 60 to 70%. What about the one the country is actually adding to it? We will say it's the government. That's why I used to talk about of recent this these people migrating to the UK or to Canada, to other countries, that they will now get there and want to spoil the whole place. And if you complain, they will say, "Isn't it they colonize us?" Which is the thing that I'm hearing of recent, and it's really so annoying. Can we stop blaming? Can we take account of what we've done wrong? Some people will say, "Oh, it's because of the if it's the president that is there is a good they will not do that." If Peter Obi gets in there when 2 months ago, was it 2 months ago that Tinubu was sworn in? If it was Mr. Peter Obi, the country cannot just change overnight. He needs other people to also work with him for the progress of Nigeria. Somebody will start doing it. He can't finish, or some other people, good people will join also, even when he's left. The same way. So there are so many fault that is from the people, maybe the previous people, the 3, 4, 5 previous people. The Nigeria cannot just change overnight, but we expect that changes should start very soon. People should stop blaming the government all the time. It's because this thing is not good. It's because we can't always, even this country, they do things that are not okay, and it's the white people, and it's their country. they will still want to say, oh, it's because of the country, it's because of the government. The government too are trying. I noticed someone joined earlier too, but please make yourself visible so that we can give you a shout out. So, like I was saying, it's really so bad that it has come to that stage where a man would think of selling his children. I want to look at it from the devil advocate saying, oh, he's not able to feed those children. Are those children going to bed hungry for days? Are they? There's so many things that this person will be going through. Everything, like thank you. Thank you, ST family. Not everything is everything is not about government. We are also contributing to it. Even airport alone. The last time I traveled, this what I'm telling you now is not just now. When my dad passed, that was when I had to go home. Even our Nigeria, they are duping you in your own right present like this. Everybody want to take. So when you don't have any money anymore, they will ask you to even buy bag. The bag, they will inflate the price when your own family has left. Then you find they will now come and meet you in the plane that the bag has ripped. The bag that they just wrap with sellotape. Do you know how much they collected for fellow sellotape and the bag? And I was in the plane still waiting, and they came to meet me that the bag has ripped. That I should come and give them another money to buy. As in our country, there's so many things. Even before you finish passing all the security, what is it called then? You meet so many people, they want to collect money from you, they want to steal from you. While they are checking your bag, they are putting something and putting in a pocket. It's really so bad. We were going to blame the government for everything. Government can't spoon feed us. If government is even doing child support for some families, people will still complain because it can never be enough. Even here, that are people not complaining here? White people are complaining, black people are complaining. It's everywhere. And why some will say, oh, they are enjoying. It's just that it's better than Nigeria. Is it the government that pushed this man to his decision? I don't know, but I just feel that, I don't know what could have caused this man to have thought of this. Maybe he thought the only way he could help those children is for him to give those children up to people that can look after them. Those people that pay him, they might look after those children for a few months, and they too don't have capacity anymore. If something happens to them, they will start using those children to make money. That's if they're not using the children for any bad thing. They will be using those children to make money. Now, tomorrow, or in the next future of 2-3 years, if people start seeing those children selling oranges, doing all this traffic hawking, some people will say, oh, he bought those children, or he bought those children and is using them for what will he do when he can't afford it anymore? The owner of the children self has already given up. If these children hear this story that, oh, your parents sold you to me, and they will want to know the face of those children. That's if those children are still very small, that they later cannot recollect the faces of their parents. They will want to know, like, let me see. So what I want is 1.5 million, my own life. It's really so bad that this is what is going on. True Life, good morning. How are you? Wow, you woke up early as well. I'm sure you went to toilet, so you saw me online as usual. I said couple of times in the morning. I said a couple of times in a week. I'll just do early morning record as I'm trying to work on my watch hours. I forgot to tell Estelle family my watch hours were cut off, so I'm trying to restart again. So if you got free internet, sometimes before you go to bed, you can help me to replay my my playlist. I have a watch hour playlist. Thank you. How are you, True Life? And how are the children? Thumbs up, Don. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for joining. So, like I was saying, this man, I don't know the thought of him coming to him selling the children. I don't know if he obviously he cannot afford to look after the children. Why don't he take them to motherless? They have so many foundations where they are taking the children, and depending on their age, they can know how to give them up to people that are okay, people that can look after them. There will be a record rather than selling them. Selling. Even if those children grow up, they can't be happy with you. If you say it's because I can't look after, they will say you could have given us up rather than sell, because money has exchanged hand. If they treat those children anyhow, if you even hear about it, you won't like it. So I will kind of also try to read a few comments because I got this from Linda Ikeji page. So you will see me reading from the phone so that if I have to look at the laptop, I will have to use my glasses, but I have some recorded here. So Linda Ikeji said the Rivers State Police Command has arrested one thank God Ekweme for selling his 3 children. The suspect, whose wife is deaf and dumb. Can you imagine? I didn't even read it, I just picked the topic up. The suspect, whose wife is deaf and dumb, sold the 5-year-old for 700,000. Then sold the 3 years old for 350 God K, and a day-old baby for 500,000. Lord have mercy. Spokesman on the command SP, who disclosed this in a statement on Thursday, July 13, 2023, said that the suspect was arrested after credible information on his illegal activity. In an interview with journalists, Ekweme said he was intercepted by OCA wherever OSPAC in his community Omerelu. Please pardon me, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce those things very well. It's a local government area of the state when he was about selling his new born baby. God, my heart bleeds. The suspect disclosed that he was handed over to Elemele of police division from where he was transferred to CP monitoring unit. Meanwhile, the mother-in-law of Mr. Ikoe, I think this one has finished playing, so I'll just stop or let me restart it. The suspect disclosed that he was handed over to, okay, I've read that. Meanwhile, the mother-in-law of Mr. Ekweme explained to newsmen that before now, the suspect had been lying to her that their grandchildren die after childbearing. She said the suspect Ekweme was taking advantage of her daughter's, his wife, who is deaf and dumb, to perpetuate the act of selling the children's upon delivery. So what he did was his wife is then deaf and dumb. You know, sometimes some people, when they decide to go for people that they know he needs help, people start reading meaning to it, and it's true. He knew what he was going to do because he knows the woman can't scream, so the woman is not verbal, and he can't even hear because dumb as well. Shit, God help us. So he sold the first child. He's their oldest is 5 years old for 700,000. He sold the second child for 350,000, and the newborn baby for 500. God. The second child was sold for 350. Imagine when that child grows up and says, okay, so I was sold. No, God, it is well. So, as usual, we know our Nigerians and how people will react to it. Let me just read some people's comments here. This person said, I hope the people that bought the kits were also arrested, because I don't understand why they're buying kits. For what purpose? Yeah, it's true. Why are they buying them? This is where I am. Let me just take it to where I started this thing from, because I don't even know why I put the one I put first. Yeah, this one. Oh, I use television for your playlist. Oh, thank you. I appreciate. What the people that are buying it, yeah, what do they need these children for? Are they taking them to a foundation? I don't know. What is the need of it? They need to investigate them as well. Another person said, why are they covering his face? if he can sell his own children, he can do anything to make money. You ought to show his face. Exactly. Even other people's children is not safe around him. If he sees any child that is just not being catered for, or no one is monitoring the child. You know, sometimes a parent might be cooking and their children is just next to them. Before you know, one of their child has walked away, just wandering away or playing. He could use that to grab one of. I don't trust this kind of people. Why are they not showing his face? Why are they blocking it or allowing to show his back? Maybe later when they get the full issue story, what happened, maybe they will show us his face. They might still be doing that for a purpose so that they will be able to get the people that bought those children. It could be, police, they have their own tactics. Someone else said 500K each, same price with cow. That one alone is annoying. Someone else said this man is supposed to benefit from palliative, because which kind of poverty will make you sell your kids? Sometimes, what we use as an excuse, I don't really see it as that. Palliative, is it not going to end? What is this person going to be using as a daily bread? What he will be working, what work will he do to earn money? Because whatever is being given to this person will finish. What is he using to make revenue, to be able to cater for himself and his family? These are the things that people should be looking out for. Another person said, I do not blame him. These kids did not grow in him for 9 months. No labor pain and night feeding, no hormonal changes. Very wicked, selfish excuse of a human being. This is where I am. And someone else says, that isn't poverty. It is callousness. Why haven't all poor people sold their children? Is he the only poor person in Nigeria? Why didn't he sell his manhood, Abi sell himself and give his wife the money? I think this person's statement, I like it. Why can he not sell himself so that they can use him for as a slave and give his wife the money, or his wife family the money to cater for his children? At least these children, when they now grow up, they want to know where their father is, and give and show him love. The next person said the age factor, not is. You are very correct. But you can still say is impatient with life, love money more than comfort. It's really so annoying how some people would think of. We might want to give him excuse, but it's not just genuine. Wherever the government wants to give him should be something that he will get a revenue of. If they give him a 500,000, even the money he sold, how much he sold those children, if they double it, if they give him 5 million, 5 million, he will finish spending that money maybe in 3 months, maximum 6 months. The thing should be, what will he be able to do to generate more revenue? Something to be doing, that money will be coming out. He can be feeding those children, even if he's not feeding those children with kind of really nourished food that people that are doing better are eating. If it's once in a while they are having rice to eat, some people are drinking gari, epa, all those things. Why would you sell your children? Even people that allow their children to go and fetch water for people around their neighborhood and get paid, we're still complaining that they are using the children to make. That one is it not even good? Sell or more. Oh God. Someone that just joined, thank you for joining me. Please make yourself visible so I can give you a shout out. Thank you. True Life, if you're still here or you're back to bed, I appreciate you. And I say, family, say, may God help his children. Amen. I pray that they find help. I pray that whoever has those children God will just change the person's mind, and the person will just like, let me just look after these children. I don't know what they will become in future. I pray that those children will be nurtured well, that they will pay the person well. It's really so bad, so sad. I don't know if I read this one. The person said, the person that bought the children for 700 Evil is evil. How can you buy a whole human being for 700k, 500k, and those buying or taking people's children, God will punish them. Someone else says this type of deadful men deserve their manhood to be paralyzed or infertile. Oh Lord, what sort of man is this? And the last one, I think is this one says River people tried so much to vote for Peter Obi to bring changes in our country, but evil hashtag Nathan said no. If this man has job, he will not think about to sell his children. Governor Nelson, just your riches end in this planet. Any day you will die, you will find judgment will follow you. I don't know what to say to this because you make one look as if one is heartless, but people will definitely not agree. We can't agree on everything. If Peter Obi has come in right now, I don't think everything will be sorted immediately. He's still going to even after Peter Obi, there's still more work. So yeah, in his job, he's even if he's thinking, what kind of mindset does he have? For him to have thought of selling his children, what kind of mindset does he have? That's really so bad. And yeah, let me know if you just joined. Please let me give you a shout out. Genial Space, thanks for joining me. Good morning. God bless you. And I will move to the next one I have here, which is about Blessing CEO. I'm sure you've seen that on my thumbnail. Addressing. Sometimes I just want to ignore this woman, but we should also think of what message are you passing across. There are some people that will be would I say inspired by your dressing, yeah, but how would people stop them from dressing in an inappropriate way? Thank you. Jen, if you're still with us, please let us know. I know I only have one person here at the moment. So I'm just going to rewind this a little and pause it. This is Blessing CEO. She's a self-acclaimed relationship therapist, and she's been making noise of recent about how people should be a side chick, how side chick has been helping the family. She said it's the side chick that is still helping some families to stay longer. If there's no child side chick, their husband would have sent them packing. She said a lot of things. To me, I just see her as the another antichrist or she decide that she's just going to be going the other way. If people are going this way, if she decides to go this way, people will start ranting about her, and that will give her more audience. Now, sometimes the way she dresses, I'm wondering if she's okay mentally as well. And she has children. This dressing is so bad. Even if the brown one we're seeing is a skin thing, the skin, what's it called? Is it skin mesh? The one that rhyme with your skin. So it's not really your skin, but you are not actually portraying anything good by this dressing. Why can't the color of the pants wherever also be the same skin mesh color? Why this dressing? And your top is not a long top that gets under below your bum. This is someone that went to go and fix her backside. This dressing is really so bad. There are so many children on social media now, and they will feel this is very nice. This is a good one. They want it that way. If this person can dress this way and get this kind of get this audience, a lot of people coming after them, people using them, people praising them, like it's okay. They can also do the same. There's so many people that want to replicate this woman. They like what she's doing, how she's blabbing, how she's thinking, how her thinking mentality is. They will continue to go with this kind of a thing. And I hope some of them will not even dress to an interview this way. Or in the name of, it's a free word. Because some people will say, oh, it's a free word. I wear sleeveless, I like cleavage this thing, but that doesn't mean I should bring all my this thing out. Please, people should do things moderately. Kilo de now, why? And she has children, I think two or so, and they are still very young. The children she has, she still, I think they are under 10, and she does not care. She does not care. That it baffles me. Like, why? True Life said, my dear, there's nothing like shame these days anymore. Yeah, some people don't have they don't have shame. I used to say this to my son then. That was like 6, 7, 8 years ago when he was so young. Like he was like 2, 3. When he start crying, people will say, "Oh," or we in the family will say, "Look at your mouth. You're not even ashamed." When they now say, I will say, "Oh yeah, he doesn't know what shame is now." He doesn't know what shame is. By the time he start knowing what shame is, that's when he will want to cover up and say, or look somewhere else. He doesn't care. He will just, that's children for you. When they are crying, they don't cover up. They're like, Blessy CEO has no shame. And she's doing most of these things to just gather people on her page. She's so proud of it. I don't know. Should I say it's the government that also not giving rules of how, like, don't dress anyhow, make things. God, I think I'm tired of I don't even know the word to use, so that I don't use bad words on social media. But this is very bad. Knowing that you have people that you're influencing, they will want to go this way. They might want to take it to work. They might want to take this dressing to work, and you don't expect that they will not be rude, because if they see anyone that accosts them or complain about their dressing, they're not going to respond to that person in a positive way. They will want to attack the person, like, what's your business, blah blah blah. Before you know it, they start exchanging words. And yeah, she knows. She liked the attention, because I saw a video. I just couldn't play the video. I don't want this thing to be. She likes the attention. She was showing the backside. She was showing, like, when she was dressing. I'm sure she checked the mirror. She liked what she sees, but she's not thinking of what impact am I sending. What message am I sending out there? What about the children? May God help this woman. God bless and see you. And I'll read some comment that I've displayed on the screen right now about what someone said. Who did this who did this video? This video is wicked. Can't he or she tell, since you are not wearing you're not wearing your pants well? Even if she tried to wear the pants well, I heard that because her bum wasn't well done, so it might not. It's not the first time I'm seeing that this thing is not sitting well. So no matter how the thing has already losing shape, it will still show somehow. She needs to cover up. She needs to wear something that gets below her bum. Let me be your PA. My love, you can never do wrong in my eyes. You see? Ble ble, abeg, tell your doctor to remove that fat wey dey beside your breast and add it to your nyash. For fat beside your breast. Oh shit. There's some let me see if this one will be okay. There's something about her that scream dirty. Yeah. And I'm not talking about dirty literally, but those people that no matter how much they try to clean up nicely, something just smell off. No amount of money, packaging, rebranding, surgery can save them. Yeah, I agree with this person. Like, she's messed herself up to the extent that even when she dresses well and says a good thing, she has messed herself up that people might not even want to see the goodness of what she's done, because she's portrayed herself as the antichrist, or someone that, like, is the if people are going this way, this is the right thing. She decide that, okay, it's the wrong one I want to do. So what do you want to do about it? That's what this person is trying. No matter how she take herself, people will still not see a meaningful side of her. They've seen her as someone who's rubbish, nuisance. Someone said, use me as your God. Use me as God forbid bottom. Well, I don't know what to say more than, please, adults, whenever you're doing this, remember what your children will see later in future. Would they be proud of it? We do things sometimes that we'll say, okay, if my children sees it in the near future and they ask, I'll say, I wasn't as wise enough then, but I've grown. There's always people grow, I know. But there's no amount of growth. That one is not, that one is silliness. That one is senseless. That someone has no value. Do you even value yourself? And there's this thing about our children, because we give birth to them doesn't mean that we cannot respect them. Those children she has deserve some respect. Why don't you try and respect those children? Because this thing is not nice. True Life said, my dear, if you want to go viral on social media, you have to do a lot of crazy stuff. It's only the insane things that move crowd, not sane thing. Yes, if I tell you, people have given me so many narrative of things I can do on this channel because of what happened to my this channel, that they will tell you what you can do that will go viral. You just do something bad. Just do as if you want to wear your clothes and just do like this. You say I'm just wondering, like, how can people think like this? Why are we like this? And it's not only Nigeria, really. It's not only Nigeria. It happens literally almost everywhere. It's just that maybe the people abroad they're a little bit kind of maybe they censor it a bit. But Nigeria, they will go everywhere. Extreme Nigeria daughter, thank you for joining me. I know it's the same person. You actually try to help me to gather more. So yeah, people just do anything insane. If they know blue, this is blue, they will say no, it's white. They will not say if it's black. That you think maybe they have a vision issue, so they couldn't detect the different. They would go the other way. That you'll be wondering, are they okay? Why are people like this? But that's the path that Blessing CEO has decided to take, because she knows that's what sells her out. Some people is always things that will generate revenue that they will go for. Good luck to them. But when it comes to indecent dressing, I'm not in support of this. If you want to open up a little bit, it's okay. I'm not saying everybody should wear, is it a dad they call it. You can wear sleeveless, you can wear something with cleavage, but do it in moderation as an adult. Then as a mother, because there are other children as well out there that are seeing you or looking up to you. That's not fair. These children as well, if they can't talk to you in the house, their children, their friends will also be passing some comments to them, but they might not be able to have that confidence to ask their mom, why are you dressing like this? Imagine if some parents saw this thing and they were discussing it in their sitting room while their children are there. Those children will tape everything. They know about it. So when they get to school, they will now start telling Blessing CEO children that, oh, I saw your mommy's on TV or on YouTube. The clothes she's wearing is not nice. My parents were talking about it. Some might not even say their parents were, but they will be throwing words. They will be throwing words. And those children will like, because they can't, or they can't bring it up. Like, this is what my friends are saying. Some, they are already afraid. They're afraid of their parents. They can't, of maybe the CEO or herself. They can't, our children might not be able to ask her questions that, mommy, why are you dressing like this? I don't like it. And if they were able to, she can say, oh, keep quiet. What do you know? What can you tell? Go and sit down. Is it not the money I'm using to look after you? Some mothers can be like that. I don't know who just joined as well. Please make yourself visible, and so I can give you a shout out. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Yeah, so she has no shame. She doesn't care. She doesn't want to care either. She just, anything that draw traffic to her, she's going for it. She has sold ashamed. There was this one I saw yesterday that maybe the other guy, um oh God, the bimbo guy that Blessing CEO has decided to be his new girlfriend. I don't know what they said happened to him. I'm going to check that up and work on that maybe tomorrow or early next week. but she doesn't have a shame. She has decided to sell her shame. She lies a lot. She mislead a lot. I'm so sorry that this is what I'm saying. She mislead a lot of people. For her to be saying side chicks I needed, that's why marriage she's what she's encouraging the younger ones of nowadays, they will believe that is the only way out. So they are not ready to suffer with a man. When I mean suffer, I don't mean like suffer to the core that you don't allow the man to do anything, but you can grow with your man. It's making this new generation people, the youth, not to want to have time to also grow with the man. They want a ready-made man, like you must have made it before you come to me, and they don't care what they do with their body. These are the things that Blessing CEO is encouraging with this kind of dressing, with the messages she passes across. That's not nice. And I pray that the children, the youth out there will be able to see the difference and just kind of take their mind off this following this woman, because the way she's deviating this youth sometimes, or even some married women too, it's not nice. I pray that she will encounter, maybe God will just reveal himself to her so she can have a change of life. I'm not saying she shouldn't dress, she should wear a long gown, everything cover, but some of these things that she does, she's doing them intentionally, and it's not nice. It's not nice in the society. And the fact that she has children, what message is she passing across? What message is she even going to tell our children? How are the children seeing her, or the people out there? How does she expect parents to see her as well? I don't know, guys. I'm just I'm tired of this Blessing CEO. Most times I just look at her this thing, I'll just overlook, because I just feel that she just wants to rant nonsense. Usually I like to do this video for 45 minutes or to an hour, so we're already on 46 minutes, and I will round it up here. I appreciate you guys who have joined me so far. Stay familiar, I appreciate you. True Life, I appreciate you. Niger Daughter, I appreciate you. And I don't know who the fourth person is, or if someone else was using their second this thing to watch. I appreciate you. Please drop a comment if you haven't. And if you have free Wi-Fi data, you can help me to replay this video, or go to my playlist. You can see where I put a watch hour journey there. You can replay that for me. I really appreciate that. I love you all. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for encouraging me. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Love you all. Thank you.